This is ENT Hooligans, your entertainment hub.
I didn't realize I was muted. We're about to start this music in 3, 2, 1.
Custom, rap steady slamming. Check out the technique. Give them that shit they been missing. I rock a hip hop. Came to conquer. Put it in the music. Rap steady slamming. Check out the technique. Give them that shit they been missing. That was destined to shine.
Happy 31st of October 2017, or as other people like to call it, Halloween. And how's everybody here doing? These are my people. This is my crew. We are ENT Hooligans, and we are coming live from, well, we're gonna keep that on the low. So yes, as I was saying, I'm Baby Moy, he's Austin, she's Starbucks, he's Ness. And you know what? We don't need costumes. You know why? Because we're dressed beautifully each and every day of the year, baby. So
that is right.
Wait, hold on. I'd like to take this time to show off my blind man costume. That's right. Happy Halloween, folks.
Are you done?
Are you done? Like,
are you finished?
Are you done, sir?
Are you finished?
Are you done, sir?
I am in the Audio Ninja Studios, my friends. That's right. This is Audio Ninja Studios, part of the ENT Hooligans Network, baby. That's right.
Well, I'm in the confines of my own place, surrounded by 4 walls, a floor beneath me, and a ceiling above me. And there's a light smack in the middle of this ceiling, and that's all I'm gonna tell you guys. Now, whoever's seen the video, y'all see that big wall behind me, so obviously you can't see it in this because this is audio only, but, you know, those couple videos in which you could see my face, you could see the wall behind me.
The wall, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
A beautiful woman as well.
You're not on camera.
I
know. My sexy face is the only one that's been on camera out of all of us.
It's alright. It's alright.
Okay.
I accept your challenge.
Ain't no challenge.
Anyway.
So we're gonna. So wait. Did we just have a sexy face challenge live here on ENT Hooligans?
I think we did.
Is that what has been happening? What just happened here?
I don't even know myself.
All right.
So with that said, I hope you guys have been safe, and if some of you showed up in costume to work today or to school, then more power to you. But you know what? I hate to be a downer here, and I hate to spoil the party, but today our show isn't about Halloween. Okay?
No.
Although one can say we are on today's podcast, we're gonna dress down. Okay? We're gonna dress down our minds from the potential disease that is obsession with social media.
That's right. Put down that Facebook sometimes, folks.
We're gonna
away from your face.
We're gonna bare our naked minds and unclothe it, and we're gonna kind of tell you guys our perspective on social media and how it's both beneficial and detrimental, how it could, create new bonds and reconnect with people that we haven't heard from in a while, and how it could also be a deal breaker in terms of breaking somebody's trust. So with that said, I'm going to pass the torch to Star Fox over here, and she'll commence the festivities.
Well, before we get into that, remember, folks, to subscribe and thumbs up and all that good stuff.
That's right. And I'll leave descriptions to our social media sites in the description below, so hit that expansion button if you're on a mobile device. And if you're on a computer, well, it's all visible. It's all in front of you. Now take it over, Starbucks.
Alright, so this social media thing, let's break it down.
Let's go.
Some people, well, a lot of people, use it to stay in touch with families. What happened to calling somebody on the phone? Just to say, hey, how are you? Why does it always have to be through Facebook?
Yeah, seriously.
Like, and why do you have to post everything that you're doing on Facebook? Yeah. Everything.
So one step at a time. Let's take care of the whole calling issue first.
Alrighty.
Have we become? Could I say? I couldn't even say antisocial because you're still socializing. However, whatever happened to having a personal bond that isn't tied by the strings of social media and, over the network type situations?
Yes, exactly.
Whatever happened to calling, wanting to hear a person's voice? You know what I'm saying? Because, okay, it means something to me if somebody writes it to me, but sometimes I want to hear the person. Sometimes I don't want to read reactions. Sometimes I want to hear reactions. Sometimes I don't want to read ideas and philosophies. Sometimes I want to hear them. How would you guys like it if we were doing this podcast via script?
That would suck.
That would suck, yeah.
That would suck.
But I would like to applaud you on hearing reactions. Okay, here we go. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. There we go.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a vocal reaction. There you go.
Thumbs up.
Yep. Thumbs up. 100%. Thumbs up emoji.
Frown emoji, okay? Frown emoji.
Frown emoji, yes.
Angry emoji.
Face with tears of joy.
Frown.
Face with tears of joy.
Frown. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Clench fist, mother. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Pistol.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, crystal.
Hey. Wait a minute. What? Okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. I am not an emoji. I am a human being.
But you can make those faces, and so therefore you turn into an emoji when you frown, when you smile, when you smirk, when you crooked smile, when you upside down smile.
Hey.
By the way, what the hell is upside down smile?
I don't know. Damn it. It's a frown.
Is it a frown?
I mean, rephrase it and call it a damn frown.
That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a frown.
Exactly. Yeah,
Oh yeah, and the whole, what's that one? The tongue sticking out with the, what is that one with the glasses?
Yeah. Like smiling with glasses or something.
Smiling with some. Hey! I wear glasses, all right. I wear sunglasses.
I wear glasses too. Actually.
Come on, don't
I
hate.
do too.
Wait. Hold on. Do you wear your sunglasses at night, Monkey?
Oh God!
Hey!
I wear my sunglasses at night.
Hey, I do. I look good with my sunglasses on.
So I can. Yo. I look sophisticated, so I've been told.
But it is true, man. Like the over dependency on social media has dulled people's ability to vocalize face to face person to person, or just call somebody. Like, nobody wants to talk anymore. Everybody just wants to type on a touch screen now, or on a keyboard, what have you. That's it. Like,
Yep.
boy. and this brings me to this point. You look at this era now, and you see these, and we let's put ourselves back and take ourselves back to when we were teenagers. Can you imagine if we had such a powerful tool at our disposal when we were teenagers?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you think we'd be able to handle such a powerful tool?
I don't know.
I could honestly tell you, no, we would not. You see these kids now, you see how you see what social media has done for them. Like a lot of these fights that take place now start on social media and end up on the streets with somebody getting killed.
Yep.
Like, bullying has become a viral thing. It's no longer a thing where it's just in a particular school and you're being viral now.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, it even happens.
It's the term of cyberbullying.
Well, it even happens under professional settings as well.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's become a new thing. It's become the thing to do now. Like from the highest level of corporations all the way on down to the playground.
And there's even views in terms of platforms like YouTube and such.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. It's sad, really. If anything.
But there's no bigger jungle than that of Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Twitter's.
Oh my gosh.
Twitter's
Wow.
just a madhouse, man. Like
It
good
is.
Lord. Every time you hear about some drama going down, it's on Twitter. Did you hear what happened on Twitter between this person and that person?
Yep.
Now I wanna just illustrate in terms of how social media has escalated even under professional roofs, if you may. Now, before I play this, I want to let everybody know that by no means is this scripted. Again, by no means is this scripted. So.
Hey, Miz, I hope you were watching that. I came into your house, kicked down your door, and ran over your little Raw superstars like nothing. There's a reason I'm the United States champion, and tomorrow I'm going back to the number one
at how
show,
he differs.
SmackDown Live, and I'm going to continue to do what I do best and run people over. I've got a little bit of advice for you. Come Survivor Series, you should just stay home and keep playing dress up with your little wife.
Baron Corbin, I just got your message. I've been really busy this week, but I gotta say, it's the best promo I've ever seen you cut. It's amazing because when I cut my best promos, it's in front of thousands in attendance and millions watching at home on a big camera in a WWE ring, while your best promo is on an iPhone on social media. So listen up, Twitter tough guy. This isn't about Raw and SmackDown supremacy for me. This is about making the Intercontinental Championship the most prestigious and honorable title in all the WWE. I bust my ass day in and day out to make that title relevant, while the United States Championship is working overtime to make its holder relevant. See, I've heard all about you in the WWE ring, how talented you are, but to me, you're just another generic big man who will be gone in 2 years while I'm carrying this show for the next 10. And if you ever talk about my pregnant wife again, I'll knock your teeth down your throat.
Well.
Wow.
There you have it.
So.
Wow. Crazy.
Let's start with the fact that promo was cut via social media. Number one, with Corbin, I believe his name is, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And I haven't watched the product in God knows how long, so I would imagine that these two are currently in a storyline together. Yes.
Yeah, they are in a program.
Yes.
They are in a program together, and they should have left it within the confines of the damn WWE. This idiot should have never taken it to social media and put out that message.
I'm not faulting Miz for anything here at this point.
No.
Because Miz is simply standing up for his wife.
Yeah.
You started off fine. You stuck to your gimmick, but somehow in between you decided, let me make this personal for whatever reason.
That's not part of the storyline, bro.
Hence the dangers of social media.
And secondly, the platform you used was not the professional platform in which you were given. It was social. You took it to the streets, bro. You don't do that.
Exactly.
And as a public figure, therein lies the danger of social media.
Right.
Yeah.
Because these are public figures.
Yeah, exactly.
Which further amplifies the power of the influence that they have and the power of social media.
Yeah, because now it's no longer a matter of meet me outside the locker room after the show. No, forget that.
No.
Now I'm gonna take shots at you
outside.
and psychologically rough you up via social media, via the tweet or a video or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. There's just certain lines you don't cross,
Right.
Now again, if he had cut this promo on Raw or SmackDown, okay, those of us who have been watching wrestling for years wouldn't really have a problem with it because we would understand that it's within the storyline. Because they used to do storylines like that back in the day.
Correct.
That was not the case. Corbin was in his car recording this video,
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
driving God knows where, and posting this on social media. This wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? This wasn't even a televised event. This wasn't even
Yeah,
why would he do that? Why?
So if these two end up working together, I wouldn't be surprised if Miz kind of stiff shots him.
I wouldn't be surprised either. Yeah.
And it just goes to show you that people don't think about how they hurt others anymore.
Yeah.
No, everybody's walking around
so
with no
emotional.
filter now. It's crazy.
My sister made a good point, and she said, something to the effects of, if you're going to talk about somebody behind a screen, then you can't talk to them face to face.
But it's true. But it's true because what happens when that person actually confronts them in real life?
Exactly.
Right. And
That's
then,
right.
Then you get
And another thing to keep in mind too is once you say something, it's out there.
Yep.
Once you put it out there, once you hit post, it's out there.
And not to mention, people look at that. Like potential employers look at all that stuff too.
You want to talk about we were just talking about social media in a professional realm. Here's another example that just recently took place. And this was here in New Jersey. This was over in, I believe, Central Jersey, where some high school football referees walked out of the game because some of the players had knelt for the anthem. Now, they were punished more so because of the racist comments on their social media. Now, the guy claims he was hacked. How true is that, really? I don't know. I don't really buy he was hacked excuse. Because had it not been for that, they probably wouldn't have. They probably wouldn't have done anything to him for walking out of the game.
Yeah.
Because he peacefully disagreed with the protest. That's fine. He walked out. Fine, good. Okay, I'd rather him walk out than cause a ruckus.
Right.
But because of those comments that they found on his Facebook page that were racially insensitive, and he claims he was hacked, but that's the reason why they were probably going to get fired.
Yeah.
Right now they're being suspended, but they're probably going to end up being fired.
All of a sudden he was hacked, but you know what? When you piece it together, it sure as hell doesn't look that way.
No, it doesn't.
Exactly.
When you piece the event together with what's written under script, it just it's funny, if you may.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, dude.
He was hacked, right? There were racist comments on his social media, but somehow he was hacked, right?
I'm not buying
what
it.
Hackers are doing now.
I'm not buying it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I'm not buying it either. No, I'm not buying it either.
No.
But
See, look,
go ahead.
We can't just agree to disagree anymore. Look, okay, because when I first saw the story from the NJ.com website, I'm like, okay, they walked out, cool. I don't have a problem with that. They walked out. They were peaceful about it. That's fine. They peacefully disagreed. Cool, fine. They walked out. Whatever. then the story came out that they were being punished for it. And I read more into it, and they apparently found racially insensitive comments on their social media, and the guy claims he was hacked. Now, of course, just like clockwork, the guy is lawyering up.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and and if you're saying you got hacked, then you shouldn't need to lawyer up.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly. That right there just shows.
But
And it just shows you.
By the way, we've all seen people on our social medias get hacked. When have we ever seen any racist comments posted on their behalf?
Well, in doing that, you're already pleading guilty, really. I mean, what, your conscience is eating you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah, we
exactly.
get a lawyer involved.
Alibi.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
I was hacked. No, I didn't
that's
post that
our
up
thing.
there. I was hacked. Get out of here. You weren't hacked.
You were not hacked.
That's the reason why they're taking action against you in the first place. In my opinion,
Yeah.
more so.
I'm not buying it.
Not so much because they walked out.
No.
Exactly. Exactly.
Because of the racially insensitive comments. Because they, like you just said, their employers monitor that kind of stuff. So
Even
they saw that, and there you go.
I mean, when you go for job interviews, they look at your social media page to see if you're a worthy candidate.
This is why you have to be careful what you put out there.
Exactly.
That's why I'm always so careful. I mean, I don't know if I would get a job like that if I'm so careful, though.
How about... Here's one that gets me.
Go ahead.
I understand the argument of it's my page and I can write whatever the hell I want. Okay, I respect that.
That doesn't
But
mean you ain't gonna.
you know what's
people aren't going to disagree with you.
But you know what's outrageous to me? When people post about their sexual cravings.
Oh, God.
What?
Yeah. No, I've heard about
Oh,
that.
I have heard of people posting things such as feeling horny, very wet. Oh, his
His
was very, fill in the
very good.
yeah.
Fill in the blank space.
Eggplant
Oh my
emoji, eggplant emoji, droplets of water, etc., etc., etc.
Oh, yeah.
But why would
That
why?
reminds me of Yik Yak.
Yeah.
Girls talking about, oh, he love it when guys talking about, she love it when you know what I'm saying?
I can't believe that.
It's incredible. Like, I understand it is your page, and it is you have the right to say to put on it what you want, but you gotta be. Yeah, but there's also boundaries, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and there's also too much info.
Yeah.
Well, like,
Oh,
what boundaries?
there are people who will even post up. They get away with it, folks. Will post up nude pictures on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, and even videos of them not only naked but self pleasure.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Exactly.
What?
There's no filter. It's like you guys are tripping.
It's crazy, man.
I'm sorry.
Like, you cannot have no filter. You need a filter.
You clearly do.
You need a filter. Like, we all
You
need
clearly
filters.
do.
It's not,
Come on.
now, I'm not saying we need to be enslaved either. I'm saying we need boundaries, man.
Yeah, we just need. Yeah.
There's certain things you can't there's certain things you can't say, you can't do. It just is what it is.
I mean, granted, okay.
It should be common sense.
Do I like a good sex joke? Hell yeah. Do I love what you call them, innuendos? Yeah, I come on. But when you're blatant to the point where you're just being
so
flat out
blatant,
vulgar
you're so
and
like,
disrespectful
wow, yeah.
and just showing your ish and doing all that stuff
problem,
and
yeah.
trying to get away with it on top of everything else. Yo, even though I don't condone this either, I would never let kids on social media, but at the end of the day, there's kids on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
No, I wouldn't either until they're at least, I don't know, like
I'd say about 16.
18?
Yeah.
I don't know.
16, 17, yeah.
Yeah, 16. They would have to be.
16.
My niece, who's 12 years old, has a Facebook account.
Hell no.
No.
Welcome to the modern day,
I
folks.
thought you couldn't join sites like that if you're under 13. Because
It took-
a policy.
There is, yeah.
I'm sorry,
you gotta be
Austin.
13 and older
Yeah,
to
there's ways
join.
to bypass it. Sorry.
Yeah, there is. They can easily lie about that.
It took me forever to obtain my first damn phone.
I know. I looked at my phone till I was like 15, dude. And it was a bar phone. It wasn't even a flip phone, man.
I got mine. I got mine when I was like 16, and it was one of those prepaid T-Mobile phones.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
It was an old Nokia on Go phone with AT&T.
Like mine didn't even talk. It was one of those flip phones.
There was no polyphonic ringtones or nothing.
It was
Beat
just
deal.
yeah.
But this goes back to what we were saying before. Like we grew up in a different era. This stuff, we weren't born surrounded by. We didn't grow up surrounded by this stuff.
No,
we were.
By the time we hit our teenage years and into our 20s, this stuff had just come about.
Yes.
So, that's why I said earlier, if we were teenagers and we had this stuff at our disposal, God knows the madness.
Sorry. Yeah.
God knows the madness we might have caused.
Yeah. No. Me personally, I believe it's definitely this 2010 decade that we're in right now is when this really took off. I feel like.
But it's even escalated.
Yeah.
It's even escalated into gaming, though, guys.
Yes.
When chat rooms on the internet and such started to emerge, when they were becoming a hot thing, the thing to do. If we dare enter an adult chat room, they would tell us, "Hey, kid, get your ass out of here."
Leave. Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
For real.
Exactly. Yeah.
They would.
They would say, "Hey, kid, what you doing here in this chat room?
Yeah. And my dad always
Get out of here."
I mean, I was 16 years old when I got my first desktop computer. And, I mean, I really didn't... I mean, yeah, I'm sure I did some things, but not really, because I knew that my dad... I would go away to school during the week, and my dad, he would turn on my desktop computer. I mean, yes, it's my computer, but he told me he was going to do it because his house and his internet.
Austin, sorry to cut you off there. You just touched on something that we are currently missing now in this generation. Parents, there's a lack of awareness on behalf of this generation of parents.
Or they just don't care.
Smart devices. Yeah. Either they just don't care, or they just are too tired to care.
Yeah, exactly.
One or the other.
Yeah, and it's so easy to view R-rated content, M-rated content, X-rated content.
Yeah.
It's all right there at your
Back then
fingertips.
it wasn't that easy. Like when we were
No, not at all. No. Now it's just one click away now.
It's like boom.
It's one click away.
And now you don't even have to look for it. Sometimes it just comes up even accidentally.
I mean,
back when if I wanted an M-rated game, I had to
Google something and it pops up. You're like, wait, that's not what I was looking for.
Back when if I wanted if I wanted an M-rated game, I had to go with my parents.
Or show an ID because I was over 18.
Nowadays, all you have to do is digital download.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you know, parents will be dumb enough to, I'll put my card in the PlayStation even though I don't play it. Yeah, I'll put my card info in your Xbox even though I don't play it. Leaving the child open to download anything and everything they want. When they, and then they want to ask, why is my kid turning out like this? Or why is my kid playing this? Well, your dumbass didn't put filtering and restrictions on the Xbox. There are settings that you can turn on and off. There are restrictions that you can set.
But kids are so smart nowadays, they can turn that off themselves.
No, you could password protect that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on the computer too.
So see the lack of awareness by this generation of parents. I mean, the kids just
parental control, folks.
Parental control is advised,
and
folks.
You know, and this is a whole another podcast for another day. But as well, you know, there's kids having kids as well.
No. This coincides. I mean,
okay. I mean, I didn't know, so. Okay.
Again, this goes back to
mean-
the whole sex thing being exploited on social media.
Yeah, I mean, there's kids having kids, so they don't. Come on, they're kids themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sad, man. It's really sad.
Yeah, it's messed up, man.
No, and they hear about, oh, this girl got pregnant, that girl got pregnant, so since they doing that left and right and it's going on all around me, then I could go and do the
I'm
same
gonna do
thing.
it too.
They're just right. They're
Anyway,
trying
my
to
mama
fit
or
in.
my daddy or whoever is gonna raise my kid anyways.
Yeah, but here's the other thing they say though. My mom and or dad, they're juggling 2 jobs anyway. I don't really see them that much anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Right. Exactly.
but I think we just touched on another problem right there.
We did.
We did.
The demanding workforce that currently is due to the cost of living rising. The workforce has become more demanding. Therefore,
It's created a rift between parents and children.
It has destroyed the family structure.
Yeah.
I mean, what happened to, parents coming home at night and cooking for their kids or, whatever.
Yeah.
Not even at night, but at a decent time in the
At a
afternoon to
decent
cook
time.
and help them with their homework,
Or
spend some time with them and all that. You know what I'm saying?
A 1-bedroom
Not
apartment
anymore.
is like $900. Over
Not anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. It's no $400 no more.
no, it's
My
the same.
God.
Same apartment. Hey, you politicians, that's what you should address. Instead of worrying about all this other crap, why don't we get the cost of living figured out a little bit, I don't know. I think we could do it.
Because quite frankly, they're just worrying about tax breaks for themselves and their fellow
That's
rich
what
And it's not
companions and the
it's
hell of
not
everybody
affecting.
else.
It's not
doesn't
They're
affecting
not being
them.
they're not being affected by it. Yeah.
Exactly. So they're like, yeah, whatever.
Those in the 98% are being affected.
Yeah, we're the
top
ones.
1%,
We're the
not
ones that.
so much.
We're the ones that gotta eat ish.
True. See, and I'm not trying to use the blindness card, okay? But they say 70% of blind people are employed. I bet you it's more. I mean, dude, and jobs are so picky. They're like, oh, well, da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, dude.
Well, when you think about it, 30% ain't no. I mean, 30%.
That's a lot, too.
That's a big number if you consider.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're only, 1% of the world's population?
Right.
Give or take,
We're
yeah.
a very small population.
It's just so crazy, man. It's just stupid, man.
The reality is the unemployment rate among any group of
Any
marginalized
people.
group
Right.
is high. Whether
Very
it's
high.
disabled, whether it's minorities, whether it's women, whether it's
Yeah. Exactly.
but that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother.
Yeah,
podcast.
it is. It is.
So what does social media do in terms of trust and relationships? I, for one,
relationships.
don't like posting
if you
up
use your
relationship
social media-
statuses on Facebook or anything like that.
Look,
No.
if you use your social media to let the world into your relationship, you're going to ruin it. Now, you want to
Yeah,
post up funny
exactly.
stories, some quirky random stuff here and there, fine, cool. But when you start posting up every minute, every hour, every moment, under the sun, then you open yourself up to outside opinions, and it becomes a hot mess.
Oh
my God,
my boyfriend dumped ketchup on his head and he looks so damn funny. Oh my God.
That is funny, actually.
That is funny. and someone posted a picture of their significant other just to prove a point on somebody's wall. And it was just to see the comments that they would get. And there was a lot of them.
Oh boy.
Yep, exactly.
Just to prove a theory. And the theory was correct.
What was the theory?
The theory was when let's see how many people will comment about this.
and
it's
people
really,
people flocked, and people were nosy, and people laughed, and people, said everything and anything in the book.
Exactly.
Like, wait a minute, who's that? That's what?
And I really don't like to get into other people's business, dude. I don't like it. It's just
and therefore, this is what happens in the process. All right, type, click, see picture. Oh,
right.
Oh, hold on a second. Psst. Hey, yo, Ness, you gotta check this out, bro. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, let me see. Oh, snap.
Yeah, that's this dude's girl, yo.
What? I thought he didn't have a girl. Who that? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, how do you end up with her though, man? Yo, what the hell?
I don't know, man. I don't know, cause that dude, he ugly as hell. Look at this chick.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, she is fine, and look at him. He's all fat and sloppy. How's she gonna have yo? Come on, bro. And then the next and then the next question is, she retarded, right? She's something wrong. She's blind or something, right?
Yeah.
You already know that's the next question, right? To follow.
Or then there's the opposite. Damn, dog, look, this bitch ugly.
Yo, what the heck? Yo, no wonder he didn't want to tell us about her. Oh, damn.
Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna write about this on Facebook. Hold on a second. Hold on.
All right. You know what? Yo, me too, man. Yo, me too. Hold on a second. Hold on.
How could he have gone out with such an ugly bitch? Okay, post.
Right. It's
post that, and boy, people know you talking about them.
Yep.
Oh, I got one. I got one for you.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna take a girl on a date to dinner, but I'm gonna be on Facebook the whole damn time because I can't put my phone down. And I almost used the F word right there, but listen, folks.
Right there, that right there is a girl.
But family's God's dinner, and every person is on their phone. I almost used another word. I'm really trying to swear, but
Yo, it's the craziest thing. It's the craziest thing, though.
And speaking of family, you're at dinner. Say you had a bad day and you take the kids to Red Lobster.
Yeah.
They're acting up. What you do?
Oh,
here's an iPad.
God.
Exactly.
Listen. Like, here, shut up.
I'll tell you what.
Here, play on this. Shut up.
Listen, if I ever have kids in my own house, listen, I'm gonna disconnect the Wi-Fi during dinner and all that, and everybody's gonna put their phones in a bedroom, and I'm gonna close the door and lock that door. I mean, everybody in the house, me and my wife. I mean, every person in that house, and don't play the blind card on me, boy. I know you got your phone or not. That's all I'm telling you. Austin Grace would play. Austin Grace would not play. I would play that, I promise you.
Oye, somos ciegos, pero no somos pendejos.
Listen, if you're a little kid,
somebody want to translate that?
You can't play it till Daddy's in the room.
Basically, he said we blind, but we not stupid.
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly.
We can handle our business too. So, because if I have kids, I don't want them to grow up like that. I want them to grow up how I grew up.
Did you guys catch with? Did you guys catch with how much finesse Austin said, "My wife"?
Yeah. Oh? My wife. Yeah.
My
wife. So much finesse and so authoritative at the same time. My wife.
That's if I have one. That's if
right.
I have one. Lord Billy. Things like that.
Yeah.
Wife, go make me a sandwich.
I just get passionate. No.
I understand, bro.
I get you.
We got you.
And that's another topic.
We don't blame you at all,
about.
man. Go.
You know what?
Go ahead, get into it.
We should talk about being real men.
Go ahead.
I think social media has taken the manhood as well. Because, it's like, and like people, they're so worried, like they're trying to impress people as well. I know I was talking about 2 of my topics in one row, but whatever. Dude, here's the thing. And you don't need to impress anybody. You know, I mean, and I think the reason that people do it or they look is because they're not happy with their own lives. Like,
And
when I don't check Facebook much, I'm much happier. I really am.
And, you know, Austin, that just doesn't apply to men either. That applies to women as well.
Yeah. And I'm sure especially, well, both of them in their own right.
Right.
You know, because you might see a girl like, you know, I just
But
got some makeup
more so them more than us, of course. You already know,
Or, you know, or my man just
Say
got
what?
stressed.
What'd you say? Don't tell me that to my face.
No, yo, Ness, you don't want to do that, bro. Write it, just write it to her, bro. Just write it to her, bro. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
That's all you need to do. Just write
I'm
it.
scared to talk to a girl. I want to ask her something, but let me text her really fast. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna message her right quick.
Just write it.
Hold on. Would you like to go out with
Me.
Question mark.
And
like,
worried
but-
face.
Worried face?
No. But you know what we do? We then pause. We contemplate on pressing that send button. Then we delete the message, and we're like, "No, you know what? I should rephrase this." And then you end up writing the same shit anyway.
Exactly. Hello.
No. And here's what else we do too, right? Is after we send it, we freaking close the hell out of the app, turn off our phone, throw the phone across the room somewhere, like, oh my god, I don't want to see her response. I want to see.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, we hear. Oh crap!
Exactly.
Oh, man.
So you sit there, you close it, you exit out of it, and you sit there all nervous, like, oh my god, is she gonna say no? Is she gonna say yeah? Are they gonna say no? Are they gonna say yeah? What's gonna happen? Next thing you know,
Right.
oh my god.
Well,
Then you look, and you see and their name pop up on your notification. You're like, should I open the message? I don't know. I don't know.
you like rejected. No, I'm kidding.
Yes, I will go out with you, smiley face.
Rejected. Sucker.
Yes, I will
afterwards
go
you're
out
like,
with you, smiley face.
Whew, what a relief.
Well, okay. See, here's
But
the
Austin,
thing.
but Austin, you're right though. I mean, this all coincides because social media is such a huge part of everyday life now.
It is.
It does.
It is. I mean, it's common now for, people to date online as well. It's very common.
Yeah.
That's like the new thing now.
It's not necessarily new. I mean,
No, I mean people have done it forever. Not ever, but
it's not a new
Taking
thing.
off, though.
it's not a new
It's-
thing.
But now they
know-
just it's strictly online now. It's like
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you don't even go see the person. It's just strictly
No.
nope.
Online.
The only time you see them
Pretty
is
much.
via FaceTime. Like,
yeah, it's
what?
via video
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 chat.
chat. Like what? Come on now, stop.
No.
Right.
Stop.
No. I gotta meet people in real life, man.
Yeah, I need
there
to
have
see-
been-
I need to see-
there
I
have
need to
been-
be in the same vicinity as you're in. Okay,
There-
not this,
Yeah.
not be a- not be
There
a-
have
a
been
smart camera.
there have been people who've never seen each other and they're in a relationship. Okay, whatever, that's one thing. However, if you haven't seen the person yet, and let's say you say, hey, you know what? The first thing I'm gonna do when I see you is marry you.
Yeah, the whole marriage thing, right?
What?
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 Wait, what?
What? Wait. Huh?
Yeah.
Wait, huh?
You said
Come
what?
again, rewind selector. What?
Hold up, wait a minute. Hold on, wait, what, huh? What about Mary? That's your cousin or something like that, you know? What?
No. I told you I want to get married and have 10 babies and You didn't read my profile? Come on,
Crap,
it's in my profile. It's in my bio. Come on.
Oh, well, I gotta go real quick. I'm the soup's burning. Yeah, that. Yeah.
I'ma holla at you later. And then they never go back.
Oh, hell no. Hold on. I'm gonna block this right here. Hold on a second.
I'm gonna block this right here, delete this right here. Okay,
yeah, I'm out of that ish.
You know what? You know what? I think next time I hook up with somebody, I'm gonna do it at a club instead of online, because there's some creepers online.
Man,
oh no, they won't even do that. They won't even do that. Here, see, this is what they'll do. Oh nah, man. You know what? The F with plenty of fish, man. I'm gonna go on eHarmony next.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
And fill out all these surveys and questionnaires and all that.
Oh no! And after eHarmony and OkCupid and Plenty of Fish and all those other ones, and Match don't work, they go to Christian Mingle. Because they figure that's the best place to find somebody, right?
Oh yeah, because you're gonna find somebody decent and somebody wholesome just because it has the word Christian in front of it, and they're gonna be all nice and polite, and they're gonna treat you like a gentleman, or they'll treat you like a lady, and it's gonna be such a freaking good time because it has the word Christian in front of it. No.
Right.
No. No. First of all, I'm gonna say it. That's very blasphemous. Okay? Very, 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 very blasphemous. How dare you mix and match the word Christian with sexual affairs?
Thank you.
Christian
with fornication, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
How dare you?
To be more technical here, yeah.
How dare you?
You see those TV commercials? Oh, Eric and I met on Christian Mingle. And now I've never been so happy.
Right. I haven't heard about Christian Mingle in a while.
Yeah, I've seen those commercials, yeah. I've seen them.
Yeah,
I'm like, wow, okay.
Wait, what was...
And then you're like...
One site... It got hacked or something? What was it? It was this one website. What the heck was it? It was like some cheating website or something, right?
Wait a minute. It was
a cheating website.
It was a what?
No.
It was a
cheating website. Yes.
And it got hacked.
Yes.
What is that? Cheaters.com?
No. What the freak is it? Madison?
You know the show Cheaters?
Ashley Madison or something? Is that it?
Oh my God!
Hold on.
What?
I'm gonna look. No. Hold on. I just want to make sure I'm getting this correct. But no.
Yeah. Please look this up.
Please look this up.
I think it was Ashley Madison, but I'm not sure.
Well, while he looks this up, folks, Ness is gonna do some reads real quick. Take it away, Ness.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this edition of Endless Possibilities is brought to you by Underwear Affairs. For all your affairs and your underwear needs, call your local escort service at... Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, Ashley Madison, that's what it is.
There we go.
And, yeah, no, it's Ashley Madison, and it's people looking for affairs, basically, to be unfaithful.
Oh my gosh.
Really
what the hell?
What?
Yeah, I'm surprised you guys haven't heard of this.
No.
Really?
Whatever happened to just, having an affair with a coworker or somebody
or the maintenance man having an affair or the maintenance man in an apartment complex that had an affair with the tenant. True story.
Shoot. No, bro, it's crazy, man.
And they broke up and so therefore she's suing the complex for not delivering the packages.
Yeah, it happened in 2015.
No, she's suing the complex for not delivering her boyfriend.
Wow, no, this was back in 2015.
Oh my God!
Yeah, this is 2 years old, dude. This is 2 years ago now.
That doesn't surprise me, though. I mean, a lot of people, but that's the thing. A lot of people who go on these dating websites, a lot of them usually are in relationships already as it is.
It's heartbreaking, though.
Yes.
It is, yeah. It is.
I mean, it makes me angry.
And they think to have a little side, person online.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey. Well, my only side chick is filet, okay?
Get out of here! Filet, get out!
Get him off! Get him off this freaking!
Get him off, our friend!
Get him out!
Hurry up!
Get him the hell out of here!
That was funny. Hey, that was funny.
No, that sucked. Get out of here.
There you go.
I thought it was funny. I'm sorry.
That was terrible.
For some reason, I found it funny. No,
That was terrible.
There you go.
No,
I'm
sorry. But
The
for
only
some reason, I
side
found
chick
that
is
funny.
filet. What?
Yeah, that's my only side chick, filet.
Oh, is she French?
I like it. I'm sorry.
Is she French or
Wait.
something?
Wait,
Oh, yeah,
does she have the
she's
waffle fries? Or,
Oh yeah, she has it all, man. She's got it all, bro.
She has
it all.
She's got that special Chick-fil-A side
Filet sauce. Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
She's got them nuggets.
Egg.
Anyway.
Yo, and she can throw down her hash browns, man. That's for sure.
Oh my goodness.
My God.
She's got
Oh, wow.
I have nothing to do with any of this.
Anyway, before it goes any further, we should just end it because I was about to say something. But I was like, no. We don't
The
want to
views
go
expressed
too far
here
down.
are the views expressed by management. No, I'm just kidding.
Excuse me?
Wait. All right, screw it. I'll go for it.
It all falls on.
Okay, you guys really want to hear some terrible jokes to end this podcast?
All right, go ahead.
Wait, before we go there, we were just talking about the cheating website, which coincides with the trust issue on via relationships and social media. There it is. That's one prime example of that. Yeah. That's one of millions of them. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Before... Hold on a second. Whoa. I'm so glad we didn't finish now. Wait a minute. Stay with us, folks.
All right.
People... And this was addressed earlier by Star Fox. People who post up every freaking where they go.
Yeah.
You are asking for individuals. You are asking for individuals to stalk you. You are asking for murders to find you and cut your ass. You are asking for it. Please.
Because what happens is it shows the place where you're at on a map.
Mm-hmm. If you have your location settings on, it's going to show that.
Like Foursquare and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I don't ever check into nowhere.
And you wonder why. And you know what? The thing about checking into restaurants and things of that nature, it has the address.
Yes.
Right.
It does.
Well, right.
It does.
That's why I don't do it all the
does.
time, though. And here's another thing.
But that's what I said. People who do it all the time.
Yeah,
all the
everywhere.
time. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
And not only that, people who do that, it's even worse with people who do that whom are alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
If you're in a group, okay, you know what? I could pass.
Yeah, but when you're by
Yeah,
yourself,
but if you're
no.
alone, man. No.
Yeah, exactly.
When you're in a group, okay, that's one thing. You're in a group, hey.
Right.
Yeah.
But when you're by yourself,
Exactly.
Ooh.
That's scary.
Nah, man.
This is a dope
Yeah,
track
man.
right here, man. This is a nice track right here.
I
don't play with that.
don't roll with that mustard, man.
Nah,
No, I don't either. I
Nah.
don't do that neither, bro.
That ain't gonna work, man. No, that's
And
I don't roll with that mustard.
And-
Who says
here's
that?
something else.
You.
That's up. No.
The only
here's
mustard
something
that
else.
I roll with is red mustard. Huh?
red mustard, huh?
Snap.
All right.
Red mustard.
Yeah, that was something we came with earlier. But well, and I'll say this, and that's why I'm very selective with who I let on my Facebook. Like,
Right.
you know, if and this is what I do. If I'm not accepting a friend request somebody, and there isn't any mutual friends, I'm not going to accept it. I just can't do it, man.
Yeah,
It's better to be
likewise.
safe than sorry, honestly.
Absolutely.
Because you just don't know. It could be a hacker or a scammer, or I don't know. You just don't know.
Exactly.
And some people, they'll just accept any friend request, like, oh yeah, I got a friend request, I'm just going to accept it.
And you don't even know who it is.
Don't think about it, right?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. They don't think about it. They're just like, okay, whatever, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's crazy.
So should we get to the jokes?
Yes.
Let's go.
So it's Halloween, and I figure I'm gonna give you guys a treat here. So
Thank you.
let's hear these Alexa jokes. Oh boy. Here we go.
Oh boy.
All right, we are ready.
Whoop. Wait a minute.
What do you call a seagull that flies over the bay? A bagel.
Oh boy.
Wow.
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 Wow. That was so lame, it was funny. A bagel. Wow. Good job, Alexa.
That's so bad. It's
This is so bad. It's good.
All right.
Jesus.
Next. Here we go. Oh God.
What do you call an American revolutionary who draws cartoons? Yankee Doodler.
Oh please.
Oh God.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Noah. Noah who? Know any good songs for this time of day?
Oh, shut up.
Oh gosh.
Barely got a reaction there.
Why did the banker quit his job? He lost interest.
Oh.
He lost interest.
Oh God. Oh my
man.
God. Here we go.
The pet store had a bird contest. No purchase necessary. What do you call a snarky criminal going down the stairs? A condescending descending.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Wow.
Oh yeah. And the whole nest and the whole purchase and the whole no purchase necessary thing. And the whole no purchase necessary thing, birds perch.
Exactly. Yeah.
They perch.
Exactly.
Oh man. Condescending. What?
Wow. That's funny. That's pretty good.
Oh Lord.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Oh, Alexa, you funny, yo. You funny.
Oh, shoot.
Why are ghosts bad liars? Because you can see right through them. What did one eye say to the other eye through them?
Okay, here we go.
What did one eye say to the other eye? Between you and me, something smells.
Oh God.
When should you go on a cheese diet? If you need to shed a few pounds.
Oh God. Shut up.
What do you call a grizzly with no teeth? A gummy bear.
God. Really? Really?
How does that song go? I'm a gummy bear.
Exactly.
That song just came. There you go. I'm a gummy bear.
It came right at you.
Are you kidding me right now?
I'm a gummy bear.
No, it's a real song. It's a real song.
It's
dude.
a real song.
No, I know. No, I'm talking about the joke. Are you kidding me right now?
The joke itself. Wow.
Wow.
Here we go.
Oh, my fingers now.
When is a door not a door? When it's ajar.
I saw that coming.
Oh, yeah.
Why do ghosts love elevators? It lifts their spirits.
God!
Oh, shit!
Where do you take a sick boat?
Where do you what?
Where do you take
a sick boat? To the dock.
Oh, God! Oh, no! God! Oh, no!
No.
Oh, God! To the dock! To the dock!
Christ.
Oh, God!
There you go.
Get out of here with that! Get out of here with that!
Sack under the key. Yeah.
Why wasn't the turkey hungry on...
Oh, God! Oh, this is good.
Oh, boy.
Why wasn't the turkey hungry on Thanksgiving? Because he's already stuffed. Knock, knock. Who's there? Lettuce. Lettuce who? Let us in. It's cold outside.
I knew that. I knew that one. I knew that.
What is Spider-Man's ideal job? A web designer.
Oh, God!
Oh, God. A web designer?
Oh my God.
Oh, God! Oh, my freaking stomach!
Oh my stomach! Ay, Dios.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been our Peeps Corner portion of the show.
Anyway, folks. Oh, for ENT Hooligans, I'm Baby Moy. They're my crew. Keep us locked, man. We're out of here. Oh, God.
God bless y'all.
Where the hell's my volume slider? Oh, crap.
Wait
My
a minute, wait a minute.
Oh, here. I found my volume slider. I couldn't find
He lost his... Oh, God.
He lost his volume slider.
I found my volume slider.
Oh, goodness me.
Oh my God.
Oh, shoot. God bless y'all. Be safe.
Right.
And if you're going trick-or-treating, if you're going with your kids, man, keep them safe. And check them
safe,
candies
y'all.
before you open them, and check them bags
Yes.
too, alright?
Yes.
So peace, everybody. God bless.
God bless y'all. Peace out.
Custom.